What if you were chosen for a mission that seemed impossible? What if you were sent into a world full of uncertainty, fear, and opposition, yet empowered to make a difference? What if the authority to heal, proclaim, and transform was handed to you by Jesus himself? In Luke 9, verse 1-9, Jesus calls 12 of his disciples and gives them an extraordinary responsibility. He grants them power and authority over all demons and to heal diseases. This moment is not just a historical event, it is a profound lesson on faith, trust, and divine partnership. Jesus' instructions to the disciples are clear. They are to go out, proclaim the kingdom of God, and heal the sick. They are sent as messengers of hope into a world desperately in need of restoration. The mission is radical because it requires complete dependence on God. Jesus instructs them to travel light. Take no purse, no bag, no sandals. They are to rely entirely on God's provision and the hospitality of those they encounter. This level of dependence is a radical departure from human self-sufficiency, teaching that God equips those he calls. The disciples must trust that God's authority accompanies them and that he will provide for their every need. As they go out, Jesus emphasizes both the urgency and the relational aspect of their mission. They are to enter a town, seek a worthy person, and stay there until they leave. Their mission is not merely about movement or spectacle, it is about connection, hospitality, and presence. In a sense, Jesus is teaching that ministry is relational. People are not projects or statistics, they are individuals in need of God's touch. The disciples' task is to bring healing, proclaim good news, and live dependently in a community that welcomes them. The authority Jesus grants is remarkable. The disciples are empowered to confront forces of darkness, to heal the sick, and to proclaim the nearness of God's kingdom. Their work demonstrates that the kingdom of God is not distant or theoretical. It is present wherever God's power and mercy are shared. By sending the disciples, Jesus models what it means to partner with God in tangible ways, showing that ordinary people can participate in extraordinary work through faith and obedience. The mission also challenges the disciples to confront fear and opposition. They are sent into situations where rejection is possible, danger may be present, and uncertainty is guaranteed. Yet the authority given to them is sufficient to accomplish God's purposes. Their obedience, courage, and reliance on divine power become a testimony to others, demonstrating that God's kingdom operates through human vessels when surrendered to his will. Another significant aspect of this passage is Jesus' teaching on discernment. The disciples are to shake the dust off their feet if a town rejects them. This instruction communicates that while God calls us to persistent witness and love, we are not responsible for the response of others. Faithful obedience means acting in alignment with God's instructions, leaving outcomes in his hands. This principle is essential for understanding ministry today. Success is measured not by human approval, but by faithful obedience and reliance on God's authority. As the disciples travel, they experience firsthand the dynamics of mission work, encountering openness, experiencing provision, exercising authority, and witnessing God's power. Their return later will reveal both the challenges and the joy of obedience. Luke 9, 1-9 illustrates that mission is not only about outcomes, but also about transformation, personal, spiritual, and communal. Each encounter strengthens faith, builds character, and demonstrates the reality of God's kingdom breaking into everyday life. For modern viewers, this passage invites reflection on personal calling, trust in God, and participation in his work. Just as the 12 were sent with authority and power, so too are believers invited to step into roles of influence, service, and witness. The principles of reliance on God, boldness in mission, relational presence, and faithful obedience are timeless. They challenge us to move beyond comfort zones, trust in divine provision, and act with courage and compassion in a world in need of hope. In conclusion, Luke 9, 1-9 is a profound lesson on faith, authority, and obedience. Jesus' sending of the 12 disciples teaches us that divine partnership empowers ordinary people to accomplish extraordinary work. By relying on God, acting with courage, and engaging relationally, we participate in the expansion of his kingdom. Faith is active, obedience is essential, and God's power transforms both the messenger and those they encounter. Thank you for watching this video. If this teaching encouraged or inspired you, please like the video, Share it with someone who may need hope and guidance, and follow the Holy Path Insights channel for more reflections on the life-changing work of Jesus and his teachings. Your support helps us continue sharing meaningful biblical insights with viewers worldwide.